Oh shit, right into the trailer?
With the Era Nova now complete, you have granted the hero the perfect conclusion.
What can change a person's nature? Is it memories? Unfortunately, the result is just the opposite.
My final rebellion.
Rise from your dormancy and follow me as soaring dragon of the wilderness.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think Dill still looks cooler.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles.
So come, dear. Sink into the sea of oblivion and become my guest. The
God, she
Evernight
looks so
draws
much
near.
better than March.
Time for some sweet dreams.
Bro, I love her eyes.
Meet again, everyone. Self-righteous path strider of the Harmony. You think you can do that?
You know that the dawn's there, and the blazing sun destined to rise.
If a new life is to be born, its seed has to be dead.
I am the one who guards the trailblazer's way forward.
Now,
Oh shit, Sunday?
let's bring the true Evernight to this world.
Let the trail blaze, write an ending unlike any that ever was.
Oh my god, bro. You know, all that time I slandered March 7th, finally she looks great.
Whether or not your world has a day-night cycle. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. It's a pleasure to be back for the version 3.6.
When's the last time Himiko has been
Back
on one
to
of
Earth
these?
and Evernight's special
I feel
program.
like it's been a long ass
I'm
time.
your most beloved host, Albert. We also have the honor of inviting 3 passengers of the Astral Express to spend some
Did I
precious
finish the
time with
Imperator
us today.
Makes request? No,
Let's
I
give
haven't.
them a warm welcome.
I only did like 30 minutes of it.
Hi, everyone. It's a pleasure to be back on the special program. I'm Himiko, the navigator of the Astral Express.
Hello, everyone. I'm Dan Hung, the Express's guard.
Long time no see, dear viewers. I am Sunday.
I'm very
No,
happy to see you
it's
all
fucking-
again. It's always
It's
nice
Friday.
to meet old acquaintances.
Today
Thank
Friday,
you,
yeah.
Mr. Albert, for inviting us. You're still as lively as always.
It feels like we've only met yesterday. I can't believe it's already been so long.
Reuniting with old friends is like a bird returning to its nest.
Oh
It's
my
good to
God,
see that
he's
you're
always
doing well,
talking about
Mr.
birds.
Albert.
To be perfectly honest, I've been really looking forward to seeing you all again. It's like having a family reunion.
Mr. Albert is welcome to come visit the Express more often. I've even gotten some inspiration from Amphorius for a new style of coffee.
Well, I'll definitely visit if I have time. But let's first get to today's main topic. In the previous version story, the Trailblazer took on the role of the Deliverer, bringing new hope to Amphorius' deadlock. With the combined efforts of our companions, both inside and outside Amphorius, this world has completed its final flame chase journey according to our will.
We also forced Lygus to compromise with us. Without that genius's
It's okay, Chet. I
constant
didn't listen to a
meddling and
single thing you just said.
obstructions,
I've just
we
been
have an even
staring at
greater
Don
chance
Hang's model.
of defeating Iron Tomb.
Nope,
Miss
didn't
March,
listen. Don't worry.
or should I say Miss
I'm an
Evernight,
expert at
provided
Dorno
critical
spoilers.
assistance on this front.
Definitely. She helped the Trailblazer break free from the Exumeth
No, I
and
noticed
return to
even in the
Amphorius,
combat, Don Hang just has
and
a
she
little
also handed
tail
over the
sticking
core
out
flame
his
of world
pants.
bearing to us.
Mm-hmm. Even though she looks quite different, I still believe that March is on our side.
But it feels like Evernight has a dangerous aura about her. What exactly
why she's
happened
hot.
to March?
Yeah, those jellyfish floating around here don't look like they should be messed with.
The situation in Amphorius is changing rapidly. Based
Chet,
on
why
what
are
Miss
crazy girls
Evernight
always
said,
hot in anime?
it seems she also has her own ideas about Era Nova.
Mr. Sunday is quite perceptive. In the version 3.6 story, Evernight will attempt to save Amphorius by implementing her own idea of Era Nova.
Her own idea? Would it deviate from the plans we made with the Chrysosairs?
Even though Evernight has good intentions and
Thank you,
won't
chat.
harm the Trailblazer, her plans do indeed clash with our current concept of deliverance. So Evernight ends up interfering with the Trailblazers' plans through certain means.
Time is running out. There's no more room for hesitation, Miss Himiko. I wish to return to Amphorius.
But you've only been back for such a short time, and it's too risky with all the dangers Amphorius has shown.
Any risk is worth it as long as we can bring back the Trailblazer in March and reunite all the Express crew. You would do the same in my place.
You're right. I should have known you'd say something like that.
Since Amphorius is a world enveloped in
I love how they're
memorial,
almost acting like
there
this is
must
part
also
of the
be
story
something I can
quest right
assist
now
with.
in the live stream.
Miss Himiko, I will do everything I can to help them return safely. I also believe that Miss Black Swan will make the same choice.
You kids. Promise me that you'll take care of yourselves, all right?
It's cringe.
I will.
I don't really mind it. I think
Of
it's
course.
My heart! I'm so moved! Oh, the Astral Express family must be brought back together. However, due to the time dilation inside Amphorius, Don Hung may see some serious changes once he's back on Amphorius.
Is this the sacred tree in the Grove of Epiphany? Why are all its leaves dyed gold?
Only a few grains of sand have fallen through the hourglass, but already so many years have passed. There is something melancholic about it.
There also seems to be a few strange creatures here.
These are actually twisted monsters when the
skeleton
Garden of
birds, bro.
Recollection's mimetic life forms merge with the Destruction's golden blood. They're preventing Don Hung and the Trailblazer from reuniting. In order to make our journey go more smoothly, I'll present some intel
Ew.
here about the
The
head of
fuck is
these
that?
monsters. The I-Core Memo Sprite, Judge of Oblivion. This monster's specialty is that it can target a single ally character and launch multiple single
Bro,
target
this
attacks.
face is ugly as
If the
fuck.
target of the Judge of Oblivion's attack is protected by a shield, the Judge's toughness will be reduced after the attack.
Looks like you'd ideally want a character in your team that provides shields when fighting this monster.
Exactly. In addition, before the Judge of Oblivion uses its ultimate,
hell?
we have to manually select an ally character to take the most damage.
I see.
Also, in the version
Okay.
3.6 story, we will head into and explore the great tomb of a nameless titan.
Nameless? Is there a 13th Titan outside the 12 we know?
This is the deepest ruin in Amphorius. After it is stripped of its mythical embellishments, the colossal storage matrices flicker incessantly, recording an unknown past.
Oh? An unknown past?
Uh-huh. We learned previously in the story how the two paths of erudition and destruction have influenced Amphorius. This world is less a place where paths intersect, and more a place where paths battle to the death. And now the path of remembrance entanglement with Amphorius' millions of epochs will also be brought to light. I'll let you in on a little secret. Perhaps it all has something to do with a certain pink companion?
Ah.
Okay, now let's take
Irene?
a short break. So we resume when we're back.
Y'all ever just like listen to Albert say goofy things and then realize he's like giga jacked IRL? Albert's VA is like the most jacked voice actor I've ever seen. Like, bro is ripped. Like, he's this like cute little bird on the live streams, and then you see him in real life, and he's like juiced. I've shown you guys him whenever I IRL stream like HSR events. He's always like that super ripped guy. Bill Butts, yeah, he's jacked, bro, and he's like huge. Fob probably saw 2 VAs IRL. No, I've seen like almost every HSR VA because I've been to so many HSR events. Have I seen any? I've seen a couple Genshin VAs as well. Yeah. What the code? 9Z6EMQ Pep. I didn't even. Oh shit. Whoa. Is that one of our idols? Or is March's? Are those March's eidolons? Bro, I fucking love her eyes. There's something about red eyes in anime that's so hot.
All right. So March was drawn into Amphorius for some unknown reason, but she also transformed into Evernight? What's the relationship between the two of them?
Well, according to what Evernight herself said, Evernight symbolizes March 7th's forgotten past, and she's existed up to this point in order to protect March 7th's future. We learned from the 3.4 storyline that March 7th, who appeared to be encased in ice on the Express, actually entered Amphorius before we did. Evernight only shows up when March 7th's life is in grave danger, which means March 7th
really
must
spoilers.
have encountered
What he said
serious
about
trouble
3.4
during her
we've
time
already
adventuring
seen.
alone.
Grave
We literally
danger.
saw when March walked through the fucking
She
that thing
symbolizes the
that
forgotten
was
past.
trying to go through the gateway.
That means Evernight's formidable powers could also originate from March's unknown past.
Mm-hmm. Don Hung and the Trailblazer aren't the only ones on the Express hiding mysterious powers. Of course, March 7th has always been the most precious thing to Evernight, and the one she'll give everything to protect. So even though her intentions are good, Evernight is willing to do whatever it takes to protect March 7th and make March's wishes come true.
So can we just
Regardless
keep
of the collateral
Evernight
damage.
and like March
You've
stays
got to be
asleep
careful around
forever?
her.
Actually, there was something in version 3.5 that I've been thinking about this whole time. Those memo keepers from the Garden of Recollection who tried to trick the Trailblazer seemed very afraid of Evernight. The
Chad,
memo
does
keepers
anybody
left as
think-
quickly as possible when she appeared.
Does anybody think the whole
Is there
Evernight
some
March
connection
7th
between
thing is
Evernight and the Remembrance?
they might be trying to do
No,
like a
we
whole
can't reveal any
Kiana
specifics
Herrscher of the
right
Void like
now,
dichotomy,
But the Remembrance
and then
is not
eventually
a
we have like a
unified
character
faction.
later that's like
Different
March
sects and memo
and
keepers all
that
have
uses
their own
Evernight's
agendas.
power while staying in March's
Evernight is
form.
very aware of the plot that the
I feel
Guard
like
of
they're
Recollection is currently
probably
scheming, and she hasn't held
more
back
like
in dealing with these
Sealy.
memo keepers.
I
to
could
clear
see
the
that
way
as
of the
well.
Trailblaze.
With
Naturally,
Valonia.
she became someone.
I feel like
they
it might
wish
more
to
be
avoid.
Kiana because March is
Oh.
like
Hmm.
on
All right.
HSR's
I'll leave
cover.
it to everyone to find out more of Evernight's story in the game. Next, let's see what Evernight does in combat. Evernight's forte is working in sync with memo sprites. Her memo sprite is called Evie, and it shows up as a little jellyfish next to her when she enters
Oh
battle.
my god.
Evernight can
spurting.
increase the crit damage of all memo sprites on the team. The more Remembrance characters on the team, the bigger the increase.
Aha!
Fascinating.
When she summons the jellyfish during combat, Evernight gains
Fascinating.
Memoria. Accumulating Memoria will gradually increase the damage dealt by the jellyfish. After reaching a certain number of Memoria stacks, the jellyfish will immediately take action and deal damage to all enemies.
Well, that's a
Her
different color.
combat style is completely different from March's previous styles. It's much more intimidating.
Yeah, it's because she's a
It
5-star.
seems that if you want Evernight to perform better in battle, you need to accumulate a lot of Memoria and trigger the jellyfish to self-destruct as much as possible to deal more damage.
Exactly! When Evernight or the jellyfish's HP drops, Evernight will gain a certain amount of Memoria, and both herself and the jellyfish will gain buffs. Here comes the key point. When she uses her ultimate, Evernight deals damage to all enemies, and she and the jellyfish will enter a special enhanced state called Darkest Rhythm.
Oh, this is
In
where
that
the
special
attacks
enhanced
turn
state,
red.
the damage dealt by Evernight
Okay.
and the jellyfish is increased. After Evernight uses her enhanced skill, she'll also gain extra Memoria.
Even the jellyfish changed to a red and black color.
Sunday, I already said
Evernight
that,
in
okay?
this state seems much more dangerous.
Why is Evernight
She's got like some goo going
always
down her
holding
titties.
an umbrella?
This umbrella is her little assistant. When she's facing enemies, it becomes her weapon, dragging the enemies into the Evernight.
Okay,
After
you
using her
gotta
technique,
relax
at the
with
start of the next battle, Evernight increases all ally memo sprites crit damage and gains some points of Memoria.
VAs are a
right.
little too
Now
surprised.
Let's take a look at our other
by
companion
everything.
who gained a new form. Don Hung for Mansorteri.
That's a thick ass tail you got there, Don Hang. Yeah, it's just weird. Did Don Hang get more jacked in this form? I feel like he's got a bigger, like, wider shoulders and bigger chest. He's taller? Oh, okay. Yeah, he looks bigger. It is a different model. Oh.
So, what happened to Mr. Dan Heng? How did he gain a new form?
On his journey to find the
Anabolic
Trailblazer,
steroids
Dan Heng
Sunday.
encountered obstacles in the shape of both Evernight and Terravox, demigod of Earth. After obtaining the power from Bipeder Lunay's Azure Dragon, Dan Heng took another step forward on the path of permanence to protect his friends and save Amphorius. He unlocked the powers of Permansor Terrai, powers that only belong to him.
The golden dragon soars above the lands for one reason: to protect all.
It seems as though Dan Heng's powers this time are related to the earth and mountains, unlike his water dragon form from before. Overall, he also seems a lot more composed.
This trailblazing expedition through Amphorius has
How does he just like
strengthened
unlock
my
new
true inner
forms?
desire.
Is he Goku?
I want to do all I can to protect my companions. Permansor Terrai's powers come from this desire.
Having taken the Earth core flame, Dan Heng also becomes even more closely tied to this world.
So, is this why Mr. Dan Heng is now taller?
Amphorius's earth creatures usually have powerful builds, like mountain dwellers and dromuses. I suppose that growing taller is a side effect
Did
of
anything
accepting
else
the earth
grow?
core flame.
Ah.
Only by comprehending and aligning with the way of the world can one's path lead to everlasting existence. For the person Dan Heng is right now, aligning with the way of the world means to share the same
Seems like
fate
I need a core
as
flame.
Amphorius.
True, maybe
In
it'll
the
make
future,
me taller.
Dan Heng will continue to explore
Take
the
me
way
from
of the
5'8"
permanence
and a half
look for
to
more
6
possibilities
feet.
within the permanence.
I'd be happy at 6 feet.
After gaining these new powers, I can provide my team with comprehensive protection during battle. When using my skill, I will designate one ally character as my bondmate and summon Soul Dragon for them.
Here, he just
At the
chose
same
Anaxa
time,
as his
I will
bondmate.
provide a stackable shield to all allies.
Oh? You can give your teammate an extra summon?
When Soul Dragon takes action, it dispels one debuff from all allies and provides a shield.
Oh.
You've kept your word and carried out your conviction to protect everyone. You sure bring a sense of security.
When I use my ultimate, I will deal damage to all enemies and provide a shield to all allies.
It
At
just
this
feels
time,
like a
Soul
venturing
Dragon
creep.
will be enhanced. When it takes action, it will launch a follow-up attack on all enemies.
By using follow-up attacks, Soul Dragon can also build up more shields for the entire team, adding another layer of protection. Take another look at the screen. When Finan is the bondmate and activates his territory, the Soul Dragon can follow him into the effect to safeguard him.
Oh, he's
When I use my
attack scaling,
technique,
not defense?
I will
Okay.
daze the enemies within a certain radius and make the character who triggers combat my bondmate.
Oh.
At the start of the next battle, I will use my skill once on this character without consuming any skill points.
The ability to grant a summon to a teammate will make for a lot of fun combinations.
You'll have to uncover more of these lineup combos in the game then.
Our bonds of companionship stand more sturdy than the toughest rocks. You can now trust Dan Heng to watch your back in a fight even more.
Now, let's take a look at version 3.6's banners. In version 3.6's first half warp event, Trailblazers can
Ooh, a
acquire
light
the
cone
limited
art.
5-star character Evernight. The limited 5-star light cone to Evernight stars will also have a boosted drop rate.
Can't
In
tell
the
if
first
that's
half,
March into
the limited
Reflection.
5-star character, the Herda, is returning, and at the same time, the limited 5-star light cone into the Unreachable Veil
Can I get
will
Herda
become
copies?
available once again. In version 3.6's second half warp event,
Chat,
Trailblazers
is
can
Herda
acquire
good
the limited
with,
5-star character Dan Heng Permansor Terrai.
Evernight? Probably
limited
not,
5-star
right?
light cone,
'Cause
the
she's
Worlds
not
Apart,
a-
will also have a boosted
She's
drop
not a
rate.
memo sprite user.
In the second half, the limited 5-star
Yeah.
character, Anaxa, is returning.
And-
While at the same time, the limited 5-star
was
light
kinda
cone
hoping for
life
more,
should be cast to flames
Herda
will become
buffers.
available once again.
Thank you for the introductions, Mr. Albert.
No
Maybe
problem.
I get another copy of Anaxa?
And I've got even more news.
It can make my
Version
Herda team better.
3.6 will also have a new animated short. This animated short contains a very important part of the story in version 3.6. Make
No,
sure
my
you don't miss it.
Casterus is decent, but she's only
an
E0.
animated short
so...
about Dan Heng? Then we'll have to pay close attention. The art style also looks quite unique this time.
The lines and colors are clearly defined, with a very strong 2D feel. It's almost like a mural, and it's definitely very different from the usual animated shorts.
In addition, a mirrored Celestia short about March 7th is also coming soon. So
Oh
stay
my
tuned.
god. Sesby and Lex.
Well, the animated short isn't the only thing with a unique style. We saw many unique things about March and Dan Heng today, too.
Technically, you're right. It's
The setting out in the
self-cessed.
Star Rail, March 7th, and Dan Heng have been the Trailblazers' closest companions. They've experienced so much together, and they've all quietly gone through various changes throughout the journey. Before the start of this program, Dan Heng asked me if he could take this opportunity to say a few heartfelt words to the Trailblazer. Mr. Dan Heng?
Thank you, Mr. Albert. Now then. You once asked what trailblazing meant
Is this
to
how
me.
they announce that he's free?
It has taken on thousands of wills and thousands of forms. To trailblaze is to be with those who
Oh my
save themselves.
God, Fantilia.
It is to be with all living things. And to be with you. No matter the ebb and flow of fate, even in the face of tempestuous seas, in the name of trailblazing, I will guard your way forward. Calamity undone, lands beneath me. What remains is permanence.
Free! What? Oh, you know what's crazy, Chad? Dan Heng just said all that, and Stell's like going through a trash can like a raccoon right now. And she comes out, she's like, wait, what? What'd you say? She's like, oh yeah, Trailblaze. Yeah, hell yeah, nameless. Fuck yeah. Alright, oh. Free Dan Heng. Ooh. Bro, male equals free actually. Male equals free. Hey, we all called it. Also, I called it the first time we saw him, by the way. I literally said the moment we first saw him, I was like, he looks free. He literally looks... The first time we saw him, he literally looked like a free character.
Welcome back, dear viewers. Up next, it's time for the version events. On a warm and sunny day, Professor Naxa announced that he
Yo,
would
this
be going
Dromos
into
is kinda
seclusion for a
cute.
while to concentrate on his academic research. Before he left, he gave the Trailblazer a special Dromus egg to look after.
Oh!
Professor Anaxa must trust the
Oh my
Trailblazer
God,
very
that
much.
thing is huge.
He likely thinks the Trailblazer had a lot of fun with Dromuses, so they're well suited for each other.
Well, they both like to eat dirt.
Well,
Okay.
it just so happened that the
Himeko.
egg hatched
how
while
it
under
is.
the Trailblazer's care.
Yeah, and when I first saw the Trailblazer, he couldn't help but yell out,
Papa!
Oh.
A baby Dromus that's just been born is like the morning sun.
It's like
Starting
an
out with
Uma,
good
but it's a
foundation,
dinosaur.
Full of endless possibilities. So, as his designated parent,
Oh, that thing's
the
tiny.
Trailblazer must take on the responsibility of raising little Dromus into
Oh, it's a
adulthood,
Umasaur.
one clump of red soil at a time.
But Trailblazer has some experience in parenting. The saga of Primavera Blade is proof of that.
So, what needs to be done exactly?
It is said that Giorios gave all the Dromuses 3 gifts: indestructible musculation, perspective spiracuity, and connective charasplendor. These traits are important indicators that show how well a Dromus is growing.
So is this like
The
a Tamagotchi?
Trailblazer can
We have
schedule
to like
daily activities for the Dromus while it's under their care. Aside
care
from
of it and
studying, you
monitor
can
its,
also
like,
take your
growth?
child out to relax, feed them snacks, play with them, give them a nice hot bath.
What the fuck?
And based on the Trailblazer's educational methods, the
Yeah,
Dromus
it's like
baby
Uma
will gain
Musume,
different
we have to
stats
train
and
it.
traits.
Oh my god.
This
Plus 4
child is
stamina.
just too cute. Those big and shiny golden eyes are just like the Trailblazers.
Aw.
Like it's their own flesh and,
Bro, this is like that game on the DS with the dogs. You guys know what I'm talking
Every once
about?
in a while, there will be a test
Where you have to like clean
assess
the
overall
dog and
progress.
shit.
Of course, if your child isn't getting
Nintendogs?
the grades
Yeah.
you want, don't worry. The Trailblazer can also directly help their child pass the test.
This
No, I
educational
literally
philosophy
did
seems
not
a bit
remember it
too
was called
lenient.
Nintendogs because that
In
just sounds
addition
so
to all
fucking
this,
stupid.
the baby Dromus will experience different stories as it grows up and will trigger some special events.
Oh!
Wow,
It changed
you
color!
can even change its outfit.
Some Chrysos AF friends will also participate in
Is that a
helping the
shiny Dromus?
Trailblazer
How come that one
raise
was
the
pink?
baby Dromus.
With the help and support of so many companions, I believe that the baby Dromus will grow up happy and strong and become the Dromus of its dreams.
Okay, question, can we
During the
accidentally
event,
kill it?
Trailblazers can
By,
also
like,
obtain
being a
rewards
bad
such
trainer.
as an avatar. I hope all the Trailblazers enjoy this wonderful Amphorian family time.
Yes.
Can't wait.
Let us now turn to the other version events.
Double
All
seals
right.
and
In
best
version
of the...
3.6, the event
Oh, we're
Colorful
really getting
Mayhem
two
will
of the
come online.
arcadey games back.
First, the Seal Slammers event will return in a new multiplayer mode called Double Seals. This time,
Okay.
the Trailblazer can deploy a total of 6 baby seals. 3 of them will be deployed as the main combatants, while the other 3 can be paired with a main team member to help in battle.
So, in addition to considering which seals should be the main combatants, selecting the right supporting seals will also be key to securing a victory.
Aside from Seal Slammers, Origami Bird Clash will also welcome a Best of the Flock mode during this event. A total of 30 contestants will participate in a
Oh,
single
shit.
competition.
Battle
The 30
Royale?
contestants will be ranked, and the contestants who score below a target level will be eliminated
Chat,
at the end of each
I don't know
round.
if I'll play this because the
Origami
last time I
Bird
did, I kind of
Remake
shit on
Battle
every
Royale
Fobbit.
Edition
So-
sounds thrilling and exciting.
You know,
Yes.
I don't want
And
to
with the
destroy
Trailblazers'
you guys
two favorite Clash and
again.
Slam events coming back
Remember I
together,
destroyed
there should
Carlos?
be plenty of clashing and slamming all at once this
Ooh.
time.
Well, I
Yep.
heard that this event was also made for Don Hung Seal
6 Bobbins equals everyone? Bro, Carlos was your guys' champion,
Unnecessary.
and I beat him. Okay?
Version 3.6 also brings another combat event for Trailblazers. One day,
Try not to
Kate,
laugh
a
challenge.
member of the Penacony Bloodhound family, picked up a dream bubble called Try Not to Laugh Challenge, and she invited the knowledgeable and experienced Trailblazer to participate in this mysterious challenge. In the challenge, some characters will turn into comedians. When the surprise box on the action bar takes action, the comedians can open up a surprise gift from within and provide combat assistance to the team.
During combat, the Trailblazer needs to charge up the surprise box as much as possible and use it to vanquish multiple waves of opponents.
Could such a delightful event be the work of Director Sparkle?
If the masked fools
Oh,
are
Sampo.
involved, then Sampo might show up too, right?
Mm-hmm. As the battle progresses, the Trailblazer will be able to unlock more comedians, and they can use different methods to charge
what
the
the fuck?
surprise box and activate different combat effects. Time for a true display of your comedic talents.
5-star Sampo, what do you
for
guys say?
Trailblazers looking to challenge themselves and test their limits, we've added a new high difficulty trial in version
Anomaly
3.6
arbitration.
that will be updated periodically. Named
Oh.
Anomaly Arbitration.
New Endgame?
Anomaly Arbitration will be updated once every version, and Trailblazers will be able to face extremely challenging enemies in this mode.
Extremely challenging. Can you elaborate on that, Mr. Owlbert?
Anomaly Arbitration consists of 3 trial stages.
God, Lygus
and
is
1
so ugly.
final
Bro,
stage.
looks like
Trailblazers must form 3 separate
Brainiac.
teams to take on the trial stages. After completing the trial stages, Trailblazers can assemble any characters into a team.
Doesn't he
to
look like
challenge the
Brainiac?
even more difficult final stage.
Oh
He
my!
does seem very intimidating.
Mm-hmm.
Once they clear the
17
final
million!
stage, Trailblazers can obtain the brand new Interference key item.
Jesus
Oh.
fuck.
Huh.
When
What does that
using
do?
variable dice to reassign subsidiary stats of a 5-star relic, The interference key can be added to block one subsidiary's stat, preventing that stat from being enhanced during this reroll.
Bro, why is
That
HSR turning
very
into Path of
useful.
Exile?
Now there's a higher chance of enhancing key
Ah,
substats.
yes.
In addition to this, Trailblazers can
Turning
obtain
into
limited
Path of
time
Exile
avatar frames and
crafting.
medals based on their score when clearing the stage.
Yes.
Furthermore, there will be a brand new store added in version 3.6. Trailblazers can exchange tokens in the store for rewards, which include the Pet Complainer.
Oh.
It really is Complainer. So cute.
Aw.
I like to challenge myself, so I'll definitely try this
Cuter
event
than
out.
Dodi.
Tokens are mainly obtained through clearing
where'd Dodi
anomaly
go?
arbitration stages. At the same time, you can also use Jade Feathers to exchange for a certain amount of the new token in each period's Priceless Jewels store. The store's offerings will continue to expand in the future. Trailblazers will also receive a little surprise gift from Pom Pom in version 3.6. When Trailblazers log into the game, they will obtain an interference key for free and a certain amount of the new token.
Thank you,
We'll have
conductor.
to thank Pom Pom then.
All right, time for a short break. There's still more version news to share with you when we come back.
Okay. QSJQZ 7 world level 9 Plants Zombie X. There you go. Free Cyrene, yeah, dream fucking on, bro. Cyrene is probably gonna be HSR's like big ticket, like latter half of 3.x, like banner character. Like she's gonna be like the giga character drop for sure. What was the first code? I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. Oh, there you go. Mooncell just posted them. Yeah, there you go. The Sunday of 3.x, does Sunday make the most money in 3.x? I actually don't remember if that's true. I don't know if it did. 2.x I meant. Yeah, I meant 2.x. Was it? Was it
Welcome
that
back.
big? I don't think so,
Let
right?
us
Not even
continue
fucking close.
with more version content. First, our old friend Gift of Odyssey will arrive on schedule in version 3.6.
The Planar Fissure and Realm of the Strange events will also return. Complete the challenges to get double rewards.
In version 3.6, Cavern of Corrosion, Path of Hidden Salvation is also set to come online. Successfully beat it to obtain 2 relic sets, World Remaking Deliverer and Self-Enshrouded Recluse.
Version 3.6 also brings some system optimizations for everyone. Firstly, the main story replay
wish they just
function
show what the
previously
artifacts,
mentioned
relic
will
sets do,
officially
but
come online. Trailblazers can choose to re-experience completed Trailblaze missions, Trailblaze continuances, and companion missions. At the same time, they can freely choose if they wish to view specific cutscenes and cinematics.
Ooh.
Now catching up and keeping up with the story.
This
will
is
be
always nice.
easier than ever.
I think being able to rewatch
And
cinematics
we
is
can
cool.
rewatch the most exciting clips and animations from the story.
Yes, of course. To help Trailblazers quickly understand the important events of the current version, version 3.6 will also introduce the Journey Highlights function. On the Journey Highlights tab, Trailblazers can quickly view important ongoing and upcoming events. They can also get info about the rewards for the corresponding events.
It's certainly more intuitive now, and the goals are clearer.
Next up, we'll
Okay.
introduce some collaboration news. Honkai Star Rail and 8-Bit Dough are releasing
What
an
is
Evernight
8-Bit
themed
Dough?
controller. Purchase a controller and get additional merch and in-game virtual rewards. Pre-orders are now open. Hurry up and grab
What
one.
is the additional in-game rewards?
Awesome.
Well, today's special program has now come to an end. We'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Thanks
Thank
for
you,
having me.
Trailblazers.
Until next time.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Bubble tea time.
Okay, I was about to say, there's no way that's it.
All new large-scale permanent game mode is coming soon. Revolutionize the battlefield with boundless strategy. Form a 10-person team. Choose your own extraordinary lineup. Explore character combos. Activate powerful boss.
What is this?
Try out gameplay exclusive character ability.
Is it TCG?
Currency Wars. Ready for launch in version 3.7. Please stay tuned.
Currency Wars? TCG? I don't know if that was TCG. Did that look like TCG? Huh. I don't think it looked like TCG, but I'm not sure. Interesting. Huh. Why can't Hoyo just make a TCG game instead? Because I'm going to be honest, I think an actually well thought out, fully fleshed out TCG is not easy to make. Like, I think TCGs, a really well made one, is one of the hardest fucking genres of games to make.
Acuity.
Like, genuinely. And to like make it live service means constant balancing, bans, and all that stuff. It's just like probably one of the biggest fucking headaches. Yeah. Shadowverse exists. They can't compete. But isn't Shadowverse also like has its own, like array of issues as well? Like I always hear some random shit about Shadowverse being like dookier once in a while. So it does. Shadowverse is fucking dog shit. Yeah, it's pretty bad right now. Yeah, this is why what I'm saying is like TCGs are just really fucking hard to like manage, right? Shadowverse, Legends of Runeterra, like all these fucking other TCGs that I've heard that have been trying to fucking come up, they've all kind of fucking blunder or fall off or something. So, wait, that was a new Firefly and Jing Yuan skill at the end? Well, I don't know if it was a new skill for in the game or if it's specific to this game mode, right? It might be just specific to this game mode? I don't know what this is. See, those are mobs that it's attacking too, not even like other players, so... Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. You think the mechanics for that surprise box event is going to be used for a new path in the future? Maybe. It could be possible. You know what my favorite part of this live stream was, chat? Was introducing this new mob type and being like, oh, you need shielding, right? Because it's going to guillotine your ass. And then during that showcase of the new mob type, they showed Aventurine. When it's probably clearly, and then immediately after they show Dan Hang being like the new shielder character. So I'm assuming like this is like you could use Aventurine, but then it's like but Dan Hang's here, he's also a shielder. Yeah, so we'll see. I feel like the purpose of this boss and then Dan Hang, like this new boss and then Dan Hang is probably just like probably the new Dan Hang is like the best way to deal with it. I don't really know. We'll see. What do you think about our Stygian, HSR Stygian? Well, is that what that new endgame mode is?
For teams to take on the trial stages. After completing the trial stages, Trailblazers can assemble any characters into a team to challenge the even more difficult final stage.
It does
so my
seem
question
very
is more like, are there an X amount of
Once
turns
they
you have
clear
to
the
kill
final
it within?
stage,
It seems like there is like some type of turn count.
Key item.
Oh.
When using variable dice to reassign subsidiary
Probably. Well, the other thing is
limited time avatar frames and medals based on their score when clearing the stage. Furthermore, avatar frames and medals. Yep. In addition to this, Trailblazers can obtain limited time avatar frames and medals based on their score when clearing the stage. Furthermore, there will be a brand new store added in version 3.6.
avatar
Trailblazers can
frames and
exchange
medals,
tokens in the store
though.
for rewards, which include the pet complainer.
Please, can you get on? We need a
It
fifth,
really
please.
is complainer.
I literally don't have League of Legends installed, you donkeys. I don't play that game.
So cute. I like
It's
the challenge.
also 5 a.m. There's no shot. No, let me see these degenerates. Consume, Creon, T2, and Kocha. It's 5 a.m. Y'all ever thought of just going to bed? Y'all ever thought about just going to bed? Like, queue up? No, go to bed, bro. Stop trying to play League at 5 a.m. Your queue time is going to be like 15 minutes.
Challenge myself, so I'll definitely try this
What's
event.
better, Genshin Feather guarantee subset roll or HSR dice block 1 subset reroll? Well, I think the strat, right, is... I don't know. I'm like Giga PoE rotted right now. Like, it doesn't like kind of like if you were going to use a desecrate on a 4th stat so that you could fracture an important stat, right? So you're blocking out a stat that you can't get, or like in PoE you hit like accuracy because it's like a specific attack modifier so that you can block it out so that you could hit triple flats or something like that, right? So like the genuinely best way to probably use this is to craft a specific piece with exactly all the stats you want, and then if you have like one dead stat, you block it, right? And then on a 5-liner, you juice it, right? Like that's probably like the biggest thing. But I mean, I feel like this is like giga min-max territory. I feel like very few people are gonna use this, like genuinely. I don't know. Also, I do wonder if they're gonna sell these in bundles, or if it's only through this game mode, right? So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see.
Trailblazers can obtain
Fish,
the
thank you for
brand
the
new
21. I
interference.
doubt they'll sell it. I doubt they'll sell it just because it's tied to this game mode. Because what would be the point of even doing the game mode? I guess for the borders, I guess more people would care about the borders and the badge. Maybe.
Avatar frames and medals based on their score when clearing the stage. Furthermore, there will be a brand new store added in version 3.
I would care about the border, like the profile border. If it's like, because they said it gets updated per patch. So it might be a new border, right? They said it per patch updates?
Periodically. We've added a new high difficulty trial in version 3.6 that will be updated periodically, named Anomaly Arbitration. Anomaly Arbitration will be updated once every version, and
yeah, so if it's once every version, that means almost every patch is gonna have a new border. Oh, the borders expire? Wait. Oh, that's lame. If the borders expire, it's a limited time for... Man, I was thinking like it's like a collection item and you can collect them over time, you know? Like, he has the free character pose. Wait. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. But yeah, I was really... Oh, man, I think that's a missed opportunity. I don't know why MiHoYo likes to do these limited time things. Why not just make it permanent and make it so it's like becomes a collectible, you know? Like then people can have FOMO. Yeah, God forbid, man. Billy Bob next to you has a fucking border that you don't. Like, cry me a fucking river. Like, who cares, man? Come on. They're making FOMO. I actually think making them limited is... I guess it could be more FOMO, but I think it depends on the way you think about them. If you're a collector who wants to collect all the borders, I think making them permanent makes it even more FOMO because you want to get every single one every patch. I think if you're someone who doesn't really give a shit about it, then like doesn't really FOMO either way. But like, I don't know. I mean, if you do it every time, then it's permanent, no? Yeah, but then that's like... I kind of would... It's like Nikkei, right? You guys know how Nikkei has like different borders literally almost every solar raid? I think it's literally a different border every solar raid, right? And if someone pops open their profile and shows you all their borders, you could be like, holy shit, this guy's been doing all these fucking solar raids, right? And if someone pops it open and they got like fucking nothing, they're just like, this guy's a bum, right? So like, I kind of like that, having some way to designate that you've been a long time, like, you know, dedicated player versus you're like a tourist, you know? Like Like yeah, no, if I pull up my profile in Nikkei, I only have like a fucking handful of solar rate frames because I'm a fucking tourist. All right, but if you pull up like someone who's an actual dedicated player, they've got all of them. I think that's just like a better way to show it. While this guy is a whale, well, they could bypass that by making it actually clearable for the average player, you know, rather than making it like whale bait. So
Trailblazers will be able to face extremely challenging enemies in this mode.
Extremely challenging. Can you elaborate on that, Mr.
I
Albert?
really wonder how
Anomaly
challenging
arbitration
it is.
consists of 3 trial stages.
Because,
and
like, do
one
we actually
final
think
stage.
it's Stygian and
Trailblazers
Genshin
must
level?
form 3 separate teams to take.
Is there level 95?
Can you elaborate on that, Mr. Owlbert?
Anomaly arbitration consists of 3 trial stages and 1 final stage. Trailblazers must
91, 95.
form 3 separate teams to take on the trial stage.
It really will also depend if you are restricted to only using characters once per stage, which I'm assuming they are, right? Like if you use a character in stage 1, you can't use it in stage 2, maybe?
Trailblazers must form 3 separate teams to take on the trial.
But then wouldn't this make it harder than Stygian, chat? Because Stygian is 3 stages. This is 4 stages. This is 3 stages and then a boss stage. Unless the boss stage lets you use all your characters. Maybe. I don't really know. Oh, pretty for sure for Lygas you can use any. Okay, last stage. Yeah, they might just like free it up for last stage then. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it'll be basically like Stygian. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I would prefer this style in Genshin. I think Genshin should change it to this. I think Genshin should change it to this, so it's not of a fucking pain in the ass. Like what I'm saying is this: make it so that the clearing the first 3 challenges gets you the 4-star weapon, and then there's one like giga hard boss that you just have to do 1 stage of, that you could use any characters for like the 5-star weapon. I think that's like way less of a hassle than fucking doing 3 bosses and then doing 3 of the same bosses but in 180 seconds total. Like fuck that shit. So what's the final boss? I don't know. Last stage is 173 mil. It might be worse than Stygian. Wait, where'd you get the HP? Is it
on the trial stages? After completing the trial
it's
stages,
level 120.
Trailblazers can assemble any characters into a team to challenge the even more difficult final
Yeah, how do you know the HP, bro?
It does seem very intimidating.
Once they clear the final stage, Trailblazers can obtain the brand new Interference.
This could also be like rewards. I feel like they could also do it. So like even if you get to the final stage but you don't kill it, you get like a icon based on how much damage you did to the boss. You know what I mean? Like you got to the final boss, but you only got it to like 50%. So like it's like an indication that you got it to like a certain breakpoint, you know?
Medals
but
based on their score when
I don't know. That's how I would do it. I don't know how they do it. We still need to clear 4th stage for the purple dies. We'll see. I mean, I'll try it.